Oh, interesting. So you found the ingredients. Thank you.
Okay.
So they produce
Oh, they're
wheat?
just making food.
Okay.
Yeah, not an interesting side quest. Yeah, a lot of these are just purely to get you equipment because they don't give you money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, this is for the Hero's Rest with flowers for the children. Yeah, we'll go turn them in real quick. What do you think the fastest speedrun there is? Of Xenoblade?
Oof.
I think if you're going real fast, you could probably beat this in 20 hours. Or less, I guess. If you skip every cutscene, that really cuts down on a lot of time.
Then, too, I suppose if you... but how would you manage to get through the bosses without...
Most speedruns don't play on high difficulty.
No, that's true.
So, like, I imagine casual mode is a godsend. Wow, those must be Dawn Smiles, huh? Thanks so much for finding them. A lot of people died trying to get the capital back. One guy was someone I really looked up to. He was strong and kind, sort of like a brother I never had. I actually wanted to find the flowers by myself, but I guess I can always do that next time. Really though, thank you. I'm sure this made him happy.
Oh, yeah, and they do have some of the blue flowers there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. When they acknowledge that there's a change.
Yep. Even if it's a minor one. Let's go over there.
Mm-hmm.
The next cutscene we get, I'll look up exactly how long of a, like what the shortest speed run is for Xenoblade. I'm sure you could Google it real quick and actually get a good answer. Dang it.
Whoa, whoa. Jumped off the staircase.
Yep, big whoops. I'm looking forward to being done with this, though, just so I can have some flexibility on what I do next. What the? INTA Ether Crystal? Ah, I think I know what you're getting at there. I'm not entirely sure the location, but I do know there's supposed to be a very rare ether deposit near here. An old lady called Zarja told me about it. It might be better if I can go talk to her. Okay, good chance it's in a cave. That's why I thought it was a good place to start. Alas, it really is in a cave. It's not there, then I'm stumped. Still, that doesn't mean much. There'll be other places to check. Can't say for certain, though. Okay, but I do think we're there.
What? What's
He's just so wordy.
Oh, but well, he's talking about Sarja. She's a kind
Yeah,
old
but
bird.
it's just like... There was easily like 20 or 30... maybe not 20 or 30 lines. Like 20 lines. And he probably could have said 90% of that in like...
Yes, but imagine if you're playing this on your own and you are emphatic about stories and lore and such.
I guess.
Then I'd read it out and I'd listen to what they have to say.
I guess. But it's just... Like, he was on loop kind of being like, I know what you're talking about, it's over here, I think, I hope. Maybe it's in a cave, but you should ask Sharja. But I think we're on the same page here, Sharja. And then, like, one or two others, and then go find the old lady.
Oh, there's Sarja.
Passing the buck, I don't know.
Yes? Ah, the god of the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you is the time this friend and a Hyantia man discovered the crystal. Okay. He was a real go-getter, that man, always traipsing about exploring from the day that he set foot on the shoulder. So the shoulder of the Bionis.
Yeah.
He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain little old me.
You don't need to tell me that it's the shoulder of the Bionis.
I know. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was a brilliant blue. Birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respects at the graveyard, like any other day. And then, along he came with the biggest smile on his face and took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit. And what a light it gave off! The cloth it was wrapped in was wasn't enough to stop it shining through. Ah, it was a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow, warm yet somehow ice-cold, just like being bathed in turquoise sunlight. I'd never seen anything more beautiful, and I don't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in a matter of minutes. If there'd been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember him telling me how incredibly large the deposit was, drooping down from the ceiling above. From his description, I imagine it might have looked like something like a stalactite, which is why I'm convinced that it must have been in some sort of cavern. And despite the deposit's size, the crystal he retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It must have been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where it was located. But I'm afraid that's not possible, because he's sleeping here quite peacefully now, and cannot really be disturbed. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the exact location, my dears. Still, I hope that my little anecdote was of some use to you.
It wasn't little!
I pray that you too will be able to find what you seek.
Thanks. Thanks. Go back to Ransom. Brevity is the soul of wit, and holy crap, these people talk forever. Like, every single character, every single side quest.
They're just incredibly verbose.
I know, but it's like, it's too much. It's actually too much. I'm just not even going to talk to any of this side quests. Is Wander getting salty about the dialogue? It's just too much.
I like lore.
I like lore, but that wasn't lore. None of that was lore.
Well, it tells you something about
it gives you the background for
her
it, but
relation to the graveyard. And
yeah, but she doesn't matter.
Yet.
It doesn't actually build the world. It just tells you that this lady had a friend who found a really pretty rock. By the way, did you know it was really
for
pretty?
Me, a world is also like part of the lore of the world is also comprised of the people that dwell in it.
Yeah,
so
it's just the problem is that's not a character though. That is just a prop that is telling you, you know, about this one thing. Like, you didn't really learn about her or even her friend, apart from the fact that her friend was well traveled. But she spent like 3 full dialogue bubbles talking about how pretty this rock was, which is like, it's, I guess I get it, but it's. And I'm spending more time being grumpy about this, but it's just like, with how many of these we have to get through, the extra... Oh, you want water?
I want water.
I thought you were saying give me the controller so I can continue on. It's like,
no, I need my water, though you seem to have taken quite a substantial portion of it.
I'm sorry, I've been streaming for hours and I ran out of water a long time ago. But it's just one of those where it's like, if you have 100 people that talk super verbosely, after a certain point you're like, please... I get it. It's cool. But, like, there are certain books that what was it?
I think
Great Expectations. I straight up hated that book because it felt like it was paid by the word. And
it was.
I feel like,
didn't you know that Dickens was paid by the word for many of his things?
But that's the problem. That's what I'm getting with this game, is it feels like it was paid by the word, almost. And it's starting to make me grumpy, not because it's bad, but because it's bloated. So that's how things are. It seems like we owe Miss Sarja and her friend a great debt of Davsnabbin.
Gratitude?
Yeah, sure. Conjecture, got it.
But it was highly exposed to heat and what?
Yeah,
See,
I
want to know how this world works.
I know where this is since the start of this, and it's pissing me off that we can't just go there, I think. It's fascinating, isn't it, I have to say. Its properties are quite unusual, and I agree with Sarja. I think it would be found in a cave like she said. Soldier, Nerthus Necropolis, other options. Fime Lane, Thul's Way, Forbidden Hushland. It's down there. We've been there. You've been there. You know where this is, kid. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. Maybe from him that news of the cave's existence reached us. Very worthy. Find it. Good luck. Good luck. Keep talking. Why is he still talking?
Well, he was telling you all the potential locales for the cavern.
But he literally could have been like, oh, that sounds like Zeker Marga Quarry. And or Shulk could have been like, oh yeah, we've been there. Because we've been there. We've been to this location before. And... I just...
Brightite?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
right.
Rival Hearts.
That's for the ring for the dude.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Let me just skip ahead further.
Oh, wait, but there was potentially a talking point also.
I was going to hit the talking points at the end, because I'm sick of, like, walking up to them and finding out that we already have. But yeah, we had to go through all that dialogue just to find that one crystal on the ground, when we've already been here and gathered from this thing repeatedly before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I get it, world building and stuff, but there's a difference between, like, really setting the stage and too much. Lord of the Rings did a really good job of saying quite a lot, but never saying too much, and never making it feel like it was excessive. Like, he could describe the Lonely Mountains in a handful of sentences that would normally take people a whole page to get across. And it's less is sometimes more. And it certainly felt like in that situation that it was just...
Well, you and I have just very different approaches to how we approach NPCs in games.
But it's not NPCs in games. For me, it's writing. And it's... Just because you wrote 30 sentences does not mean that you actually wrote a better thing than somebody that wrote 5. And now we have to come back to him again.
Also, I think Token was very verbose.
He was very verbose, but he was verbose when he needed to be. But he didn't spend forever talking about just totally random junk.
The thing is, in cutscene.
So now all we need to do is modify the weapon to incorporate the crystals.
Mm.
Ransom, sir! Fog beasts have broken through the gates!
They're through.
If only they'd waited a few hours. Shulk, defending Gran Dell is our priority. Follow me.
Right.
We shall deal with the intruders. You get the villagers to safety.
Okay.
Teelan, you stay put. Gotcha!
What would be a good example of an author? Oh, here's one.
Well, we'll say. So the thing is, these quest lines, they're written like short conversations. Because would you rather that you run up to someone and they go, "Oh, yeah, I used to know a man. He liked adventuring about, and he did find one crystal once, and it must have been in a cavern."
I wish they didn't have us go on this weird, dumb fetch quest where we had to talk to Soldier 1, Soldier 2, and then the old woman. Because by the third person, it's like, just tell me where it is.
I have encountered quests in MMOs like that where you did have to go from one point to another, and they said, "Oh, the item that you're looking for isn't here. The goblins must have taken it further." Also, what is that? That is new.
Yup. You can tell because the model looks better.
We're here to help.
This rebel won't stand a chance, not against the big one. We'll keep the small fry off your back.
All right. You go no further.
Yeah.
Please, life is no use. Kino make you full of holes. And Nene teach you better manners.
I find it interesting that Nene's threats are always about disciplining the creatures, and Kino's are just about completely obliterating them.
Well, one of them is hero pawn quality, and the other,
Is Sister Pawn.
yeah.
It's
a real good nanny. But no, my biggest thing is just, like, it felt like the first two guys were wasting our time, so by the time we got to the third one, I was just like, Even, like, a lot of these events start feeling kind of contrived as a means of fluffing it out, and it's driving me a bit nuts.
Seal the gates.
Like earlier when we went to Alcamoth, then had to go back to town to protect them, and then to the lab, it's like... I feel like some of these things could have been streamlined, and I would have felt no
We beat them
loss.
this time, but the numbers are against us. I hate to say it, but if you'd already left when the attack happened, we'd be smoke.
Fog King must go! Down with Fog King! Situation is tough.
I agree.
Melia?
I'll do it. I will bring the companions back to lend you aid.
They won't agree. You know they despise us.
They must see the danger. They will understand what needs to be done. Yea. As soldiers of the High Entier, they know it's their solemn duty. I swear it. I will bring them back with me. Please. Trust me, Rebsam.
I'll be right here, trusting and waiting.
Tyrea,
Yeah. Hurry up and go.
but I haven't even...
Defend this place until I return. Those are your orders, right? Though we're short-handed as it is.
Will you be okay?
Just go before I change my mind.
Thank you. We'll be quick.
Movement! Multiple big uns confirmed!
Impossible! More already! If the rift grows any wider than it is now, Dell is lost. We must hurry. Come, follow me!
You head straight for the Cape.
What are you saying? This will take all of us.
I know exactly what my orders are here. I hope I don't have to remind you what yours are.
But that's...
You said it yourself. If the rift grows any wider, there's no way we'll be able to hold this place alone anyway. This is our last chance to enlist the Companion's aid.
Tyrea,
Radzam is trusting you with this. Now you put your trust in me.
come on. We make for the Companion's Cape.
See, I like Tyrea. She's blunt, and she doesn't talk about too much. She's like, just go. It's good. I understand. Hey, look, you know all those monsters are supposed to be attacking? Nope. And yeah, maybe Tolkien's not the best example, but I growing up, there are two authors that I read obsessively. J.R.R. Tolkien and Brian Jacques, who wrote the Redwall series. One of which would write very nice, long-winded things to describe. Both were fairly long-winded, but everything Tolkien ever wrote was always very on point. Everything Brian Jacques talked about was very much like, let's talk about food! And it's like,
Food.
We're sitting ducks here. Huh? I'm aware. Dang. Where did these bastards come from? What the?
Maxis, fall back now!
You lot. What are you?
It's funny how all their military commanders, or at least the prominent ones in this game, have the mustaches.
yeah. There's a difference in caliber, though. Fairly tremendous one. I guess my point is just that, like, when Tolkien was describing something, it was for a very good reason.
Yeah, but it's not dialogue, Wander. This is all dialogue that we're talking about here.
But the lady was still describing stuff. It just...
Think that's all of them? We're in the clear.
Breathe deep, men, and prepare for the next wave. Let's go through this again. High Entier, deploy your shields. Stop the advance on the gates.
Why are
Anyone
they up
with a
there
rifle,
then?
Clean out small targets in range. Remember, all we're here to do is buy time. Eliminating all threats is not our mission. Make no mistake.
Mom! Fogby sighted!
To arms!
Why are they up there? Why is she the only one down there? What are the high Entia with the shields doing on top of the wall?
Yeah, shouldn't they be... Oh, okay. Well, these guys are done.
They're all just gone.
What? But how?
How are you? All well?
Yeah?
What the hell are you?
Never you mind that. We've come to make a request. Time is of the essence.
Go on.
Would you return to Dell?
If you're asking like that, I assume you know why we left.
Indeed.
Then you must know why that's not an option.
What if I said Dell is besieged by fog beasts?
Are you serious?
I'm far too busy to come here just to lie.
And the villagers? Are they safe?
Yes, for the time being. But not for much longer. You don't seem all that surprised, Maxis.
No. I didn't know. Just connecting the dots. If we were hit, then...
Well, I trust I needn't spell it out for you. A veteran of the Guard.
You need not. But it's not as simple as you make it out.
I never said anything about simple.
But you did ask.
You forget yourself, Maxis.
Do I now?
What matters here is that the lives you have been guarding are once again in danger as we speak.
Yes, but...
You're free to have your reasons. But you need to find a way to accept reality and move forward in your life. Maxis, we are the lucky ones.
What do you mean?
We can go home.
That's nonsense. The Fog King has Alcamoth.
Yes, but our home is right there, even if we cannot live in it now. But what of the other refugees? To them, home is gone. Even if they could leave, they have no certainty home still exists.
But we left them for dead. How could we possibly?
It is never too late to make amends. As long as you live. After all, despite your quarrels, you are neighbors, family. Those bonds can withstand more than you think. Maxis, realize what you have. Do it before it's too late, or you'll regret it.
Maxis, I'm going with these people. I can't turn my back on them.
Maxis?
You're damn good. All right, I'm in.
So you're with us?
Truly.
Yes, but it wasn't your fancy words that swayed me. My family needs me.
Fine. As you wish.
Birdman painting Bom Bom. Real feather brain.
Maybe I think a lot of this boils down to a difference in personality too. Because if I knew that, like, time is of the essence and I had to, like, go get these people to, like, help protect, Gran Dell, I would run up and be like, yo, Gran Dell's under attack, what are you doing here?
Yeah, but If she just said that, it wouldn't have been enough to convince him.
I don't know. Saying like, yo, Gran Dell's about to fall. Like, we need every man, woman, and child that can fight.
Useless little spoiled princess brat.
She's cursing about Melia because she hasn't returned.
No sign of Miss Melia yet?
Not so far.
Maybe they're shielding against the birds.
Bunch of new hostiles closing in.
I guess.
The lot from the Cape really left us for dead. Miss Tarea, it's all over. Please, pull back.
Not just yet. Stand firm. Believe in our brethren. Believe in your new leader.
But man, there's only so much you can do.
When you see me fall, abandon this place and withdraw into Gran Dell.
No, I don't want Tyraya to die.
Miss Tarea!
He kept us waiting. You big jerk.
Lady Melia! She's back! And it looks like she brought the companions with her!
Let's clear a path.
I love this triumphant cutscene.
I think my biggest problem is just that these are random trash mobs. Like, maybe this is just an issue of us playing this for too long, but like all of these problems just feel so minuscule compared to the fact that they, wrecked
the god.
literally God, like, maybe a year ago.
At the same time, I wish that there were more quest lines with all these cutscenes and stuff throughout the game.
Yeah. And so
there were, to an extent.
I think one of the reasons why I'm so grubbins about this is I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima recently, and that is a game that has very definitive fluff content that you're just supposed to do to like beef yourself up and just vapid completionism. But then every story quest has full voice acting and something new to do, and it feels so good.
Maxis, thank you.
Huh. It's me who should be thanking you, Ransom. If you hadn't spoken out when you did, we couldn't be having this conversation.
What are you talking about? If it weren't for your help, we'd all have kicked it ages ago.
Miss Melia looking for Tyraya? She go back after healing. Cannot put up with this sentimental manure, was exact words.
Sounds just like her.
To a T.
Lady Melia, I'm glad we trusted you. We owe you a debt for our lives.
No. You have only each other to thank.
Huh? Wait up, huh? Melia? Did he say Melia?
I never
Indeed.
did.
Surely not. You can't be the Melia Antiqua.
Antiqua?
Yes. I do get called that sometimes.
No. What? That means... Your Highness is the Crown Princess Melia.
Do you need a minute, Maxis?
Impudence. This girl is the true-born child of our late Emperor Saurian, the imperial successor, Crown Princess Melia Antiqua.
Is he telling the truth?
It was not my intent to deceive. I thought if I announced myself, it could bring hope. But it could also bring despair. What our people need now is hope only. Hence the discretion. I'd appreciate if you treated me normally. Right. That is enough of that. Much work remains, after all.
You mean slaying the Fog King? Lady Melia, we companions will form your honor guard.
Oh, by her last honor guard.
You won't. You companions will join Tyrea and guard Dell from Fogbeast incursion.
But that's...
Listen to me, Maxis. You feel you want to dispel the regrets of your brethren by your own hands. I understand well. But, for the sake of those fallen, you must protect the living. Don't you think that's the best way to use your talents right now? The Companion's strength, Grandel's knowledge, Tyrea's will. Without any one of those, the town would be lost. It's the only way.
I understand. We accept. Trust us with the ramparts.
Thank you. Truly.
Lady Melia, take care.
Absolutely.
Maxis and his companions. They're counting on us, too.
Yes. Let us perform the enhancements at Radsom's. May we, Radsom?
Only too gladly, Miss Melia.
It's ready.
Ha!
Couldn't you just take the doohickey
Not
up the
changed
center?
much. Still same.
Quite.
Well, it was more of a tweak.
I don't mind. If it lets us take down the Fog King.
Theoretically.
Finally come time for denouement. Days of Fog King numbered.
I thought they'd put a stone in there.
Yeah,
Is it just empty?
guess so.
Well, it is time.
Please come back safe.
Better prepare a feast while wait. Telan, not to cause mischief in meantime, okay?
So, you did it.
Thanks to you, and to Telan.
That seems unsafe.
Strength and honor, friend.
We will do our best.
The Fog King is in the villa.
You saw it.
Yeah.
But how will we get in there? I tried to enter several times, but the transporter refused to work.
That's because it was set so that only I could activate it.
Why?
The villa was where I rescued Telan from the Fog King's clutches before you came. I wanted to seal it off and trap the monster inside.
Except...
The transporters, they don't mean a damn thing to it. Still, it seemed better than nothing, so I put it on lockdown.
Is that...
I used this for authentication. Take it. I have no need of it anymore.
I see.
We'll keep guard here, don't worry.
Good. I shall count on it.
Our race's future is in your hands. Got it?
Or just like slight open mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I won't let you down. Well, let's go.
Nene got friends and friends of friends. That line of hero upon Kino.
You brave few who venture forth, we salute you!
I feel like they really needed a side conversation with some of the NPCs being like, you do know that, like, that one guy is straight up, like, the clone of God, and they killed God and some other things? Like,
Well,
everybody's always so, like...
they're always all Melia. Melia, you're the heir to the throne, the daughter of Emperor Serain. And I understand why she kept it a secret, but
It would have solved so many problems.
She could have pulled that out to convince Maxis to come back with them.
Like, I get that she wants to be treated like a normal person, but
also,
imagine if we had gotten there too late and Tyria was dead on the ground. Like, if it weren't for the fact that we knew everybody has plot armor because this is a video game, it's kind of one of those where it's like,
they could have had a situation where she approaches, tells them that there are fog beasts attacking the other Gran Dell, and they say, we have no reason to, under what authority are you to order me around? And then she can go I am the Empress.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Would have solved so many problems. And then they could have
your Empress.
Then they could have had the heartfelt reconciliation and so on and so forth.
At the same time, then his change of heart wouldn't have been so genuine, because then it would have been.
But it could have been just on a
appeal
delay.
To authority. Also, what does the mask look like on her?
I thought it was just a key item.
Because I don't want to wear it per se, but I just want to see if she actually has it.
Oh. I mean, it's what you expected.
Yeah, except then she wears the weird pink thing underneath it.
Yeah.
Do you like the Nerthus crown, or do you want to...
I like the Nerthus crown.
I just wish that it was a bit more of the teal or peacock blue that matches her eyes and her attire as opposed to ice blue. But, oh well.
Oh. To make Shulk into the tank he always wanted to be.
The Battle Mage.
There we go. Hey, thank you, Grove, for the 33-month resub. What?
Also, listen to the music here.
No potato? Man, this music is good.
Mm-hmm.
One of the airships. I hope we can find the parts. Should probably do. See what we can get elsewhere. Cool.
Are you hearing that? How it switched between the female chorus and then now it's back with the male chorus?
Yeah, we should listen to the soundtrack to this later. It's gonna be just a little too quiet for this right now. But I've liked all of the music from this expansion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that the fog beast or just one of the creatures
One of them.
that's possessed?
We're supposed to be going to the imperial villa, so we have a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, there's something to the right?
Yeah, another one of the airships. We're gathering parts to fix junks.
Ah, right. Where were all the Hieropon in those cutscenes?
You mean the Nopon Brigade?
Yeah. Sorry, not Hieropon.
Yeah, the Pawn
Specters.
They must have designed this with the expectation that you might not have all of them.
No, that's true, because if you didn't have every single one, then...
Yeah. It's just... I feel like this game actually would have been better if it was quote-unquote linear, where, like, they streamlined and organized a lot of the main story, made the Pawn Specters required, but, like, gave them cute little cutscenes, and maybe made less of them or something, so there's maybe 5 Pawn Specters, but you find them over the course of the story.
Yeah, and then if there were only a couple, then they could have their own personalities. But I think the thing was...
Too many.
Really, we already have Nene and Kino.
Yeah.
And those are the pawns.
Which is true.
Those are the pawns that matter.
Oh. Nothing over here. Hey, Melia, how about over there?
Nothing here either, it would seem. What about you, Nene?
Negatory. I was looking over where Kino is.
Oh, I forgot. She did have a British accent, too. All of them have British accents for the most part.
Mene, Kino found it, just like Kino expect from Kino.
Talk about tooting his own horn.
Wah!
What is it?
Is there something behind us? Kino, spit our problem. Big, huge dino beast. Oh, Telethia. Mm-hmm.
That one seemed different from most Telethia. Did it just come to watch?
There may be something to what you say. Was this the last of the airships that the Helmelin spoke of? Oh, that Hemmeline. Is it Hemmeline? Maybe that's the one of the girls?
It was the lady next to the crashed ship back in town.
Okay.
Should be, yeah. We'll need more parts than these, but I don't think we'll be able to scavenge any more this way.
That sound like go back time to Kano.
Melia, something wrong.
Ah, no. It is nothing. We should hurry back to Helmeline.
Let's see. Did this just start? Nope. We've been playing Xenoblade for almost 2 hours now, and I've been streaming for a little over 9. Gosh, how many games have I played today? I played Synthetic, I played Super Hot, I played Everspace 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and now this. I've been playing a lot of games today. I like to be more focused, usually only like 2 games a night, but today I was just like all over the place. Alright, now we go punch the dragon in the face bits. Post the second episode of Super Hot tomorrow. Obviously.
Kill Lexos.
Oh, hey. Bye.
You're just going straight into the Imperial Palace. I suppose you don't need to destroy those creatures.
Especially with casual mode on, like, it doesn't really matter what level we are.
Can you see what's at the throne?
Yep. Well, we can't go to the throne, the teleporter's off.
Right, but that area up there where there's potentially a spot for them to speak.
Yep.
Oh, and that's the Bionis and the Mechanis. Yeah. Just about how things have changed.
Not long now, father, brother. With these 2 hands of mine, I will reclaim Alcamoth.
Hey, Melia. Are you nervous?
Do not worry, Shulk. I'm just a little heightened. Trembling with excitement, as Dumban might say.
That's good to hear. I suppose it's no great wonder, though.
How about yourself? You've been given a big role to play. Taking it in your stride as usual.
Well, I've been remembering our time on the Bionis Shoulder. It hasn't been easy, but we found the refugees here. Got to know Teelan and so on. I'm glad we came.
I see.
If we can retake the capital, and then get ourselves back to Colony 9, that'll be us sorted.
Sorted? Huh?
That's right. We're just about there now. We've got this, you know.
I'm sure.
What's wrong?
Say, Shulk. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the rift?
Right. Considering everything we've seen so far, we don't really know all that much about it. I've never seen anything like it. The Fog King, I mean. It's alien to the Bionis and Mechonis.
Indeed. The rift is a complete and utter enigma to us. All we know for certain is that its existence poses danger. A wholly new threat. For a wholly new world.
Sounds ominous.
Are my fears unfounded?
To be fair, there's a lot about this world that's different. Frankly, it's anyone's guess right now. Does it bother you? The rift, I mean.
I have an ill premonition.
Oh?
Disaster. Complete ruin. Inescapably looming over our future. I know not why, but that is the vague dread that I feel when I consider the rift.
Hey now.
I'm sorry. I know we have a big task ahead. I'll try to keep my chin up.
It's okay. Your misgivings may just be a weird hunch. Or for all we know, they might come true tomorrow. But there's plenty more we don't know. The future. No one knows it for certain. Still, that doesn't mean we're entirely helpless. Our actions, they're what shapes the future. We've proven that countless times already. So I think we'll get through this. If we stand together, no power in the world can stand against us.
Shulk. I swear, you never change.
Oh, sorry. I guess I might have gone a bit overboard.
No, I don't think that's possible. I think your words have hit the mark exactly. The future is ours, and it is decided here. All we can do is give our all to build a better one. Indeed, whatever awaits ahead. I seem to be in your debt again. You keep doing this, always helping me when I'm down.
I didn't really do anything, though. I'm just happy I could lift you up.
My thanks. All right, then. We have crucial work to do.
Defeat the Fog King and restore Alcamoth, right?
Exactly right. Shall we?
I wonder if they'll do a sequel for this. I guess we'll know at the end of the credits for this whether or not it ends on a cliffhanger.
No,
or
it's true.
some kind of, like, what if? Because the original with this was fairly conclusive. Like, yeah, we're building a society and
We're
whatnot.
building a new world.
Yeah. And I will admit, the whole Fog King thing, I don't really like the Fog King as a villain. It's kind of a not villain.
Well, it is essentially the essence of evil.
Yeah.
We always hate those primal force.
I'd be fine with it if it was developed better, but so far we know nothing about it. And so potentially...
Oh.
Potentially,
did you save?
We're not going to learn anything about it until the actual, quite literal end.
I thought it said that once you go past this point, you cannot save. You went through though, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
I said, hold on.
All right. Well, there they are.
King of fog right here. Fog King looking awfully foggy today.
I would guess it correlates with the widening of the rift.
It changes nothing. The time is now.
Miss Melly, not working!
Yes, now then.
Melia, let's go!
My friends, lend me your strength. The future belongs to us.
King of Folk will know name of hero born Kino! Monster in for proper bashing!
Oof. The music that they have, even though it's music that they have in other battles or cutscenes or in the environment, they really time it well for the cutscenes
For this, yeah.
too. Wait, there are Fog Knights?
Yep. Yeah, he summoned Fog Knights.
Ah. And there's the Fog King.
It would be really interesting if they did like a sequel to this where all of the characters are older. Like, not that much older, but old enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a strike? There's all little pond specters.
I'll just kill it with this. I bet there's going to be another round to this one, though.
Oh. Oh. I'm beating it back. But
Success! King of Fog, white dust! And kindly never to come back.
oh no.
Shulk, what's wrong?
The sky.
Uh-oh.
The rift is expanding.
Mama, something not right. Foggy floppies all coming together.
Manifesting a new mode, a new version.
Fog King, not take no for answer.
What is the meaning of this?
It must be drawing its strength from the rift. And now it's even bigger.
Can the Telethia destroy the rift?
In other words, if we could close the rift, we might have a chance.
It's possible. But first, let's do all that we can here.
You're right.
This is all over Kino's head. But as hero one, fight against impossible odds is natural like breathing. Fine then, time to dish out extra mega serving of fishy factory with cherry on top.
Anid is the giant displacer beast. Huh?
Oh, somebody was asking if Xenoblade's combat is good. I think so. I've always been pretty pleased with it. I think the only thing it suffers from is a lack of true customization. Like, they give you a lot of customization, but it's not...
It plays like MMO combat where you have a skill bar and
Yeah.
you select skills when you have the energy for them and when they're not on cooldown. I wonder, did they ever have action-based combat, or has it always been this kind of pseudo turn-based?
They've never had full action.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been this. They did... Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was, I think, a little faster paced, because you were doing, like, combos, and, like, it was less focused on that menu down at the bottom, and it was instead just a diamond in the corner, which is actually quite nice. Hey, thank you, Boa Firebrand, for the 1,000 bits. 1,000 bits and a nice night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a pleasant night. After this, I'm gonna go write or something. I haven't done that in a week or two. I think I need it. Oh no, I gotta edit. Balls.
And the Fog King Mach 2 is almost down.
Yeah, that's strong. That dragon was spooky.
It'll probably have a third mode.
Yeah, probably.
You know, the three
The
part
true
boss
version.
battles. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping it would become more defined the more we kill it.
No use! It keep happening! What are we supposed to do now?
Don't give up, no matter how many times it returns. We can bring it down just the same. Our future must be kept safe.
Ah, that's why you never go airborne.
What? Telethia? Why? What? What on
Sacrifice
Bionis?
himself?
Melia, for whatever reason, those explosions seem to be distorting and destabilizing the rift.
Incredible. They saved us. Fine. Time to finish this. Please, buy me some time. Grant me your strength, friends.
King of Pop is dethroned! Big win for good guys!
Where's Shulk?
Yeah, where is he?
Future is safe.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Finally.
I was like,
Aw.
were they gonna pull a fast one and have him disappear with the Fog King?
No. Yeah, so Telethia sacrificed themselves to send enough ether into the rift to close it up. Interesting. It's nice piano music. They return triumphant. I like how the actions in this cutscene are explaining everything.
Mhm.
They don't even need the
Yeah, they don't
dialogue
need
and the
the dialogue.
sound.
See? My point.
They're probably telling the tale of the Fog King's demise. Oh. Oh, there's Tyrea. Oh. This is making me cry.
We ain't done yet, though.
Yeah, they still have to repair their ship. No, but the credits.
Yep.
Oh, wait, were we supposed to bring those back to the ship? What you gathered for the quest?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a side quest. I think it was implied that we were going to do it anyway.
Oh, look. Riki got his kids back. Yeah, so was Melia left behind with all of the Hyentia?
Yeah,
so
and it looks
Shulk
like
returning?
they might actually be like, oh, rebuilding Alcamoth.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, realistically, if they can rebuild Alcamoth and potentially even get it to, like, move, that's one heck of a thing to have access to all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gathering scrap and... Yeah, they're putting new tiles and pieces down. Getting some things online. Oh, it's been rebuilt. Is she getting coronated?
They're waiting for you, Melia.
Does this world need a coronation? I just don't see the point.
Don't say that. It is the will of the people. It will mark the birth of a new era.
You'd also have been a fine choice.
Yes, well. I'm occupied with my research, as you know, Empress Melia.
Don't mock me.
Here we go.
Yes.
So that was Future Connected, but what did it connect to?
Yeah.
Aside from their immediate future.
I'm a little...
Also, that's a really cool logo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just the...
Yeah, the coming together thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Monolith Soft.